All right, thanks so much. I am back here. I'm trying to pull up a rental here that I have. I don't currently. All right. We're gonna hop right on into it. Like I said before on one of my live shows, um, I do I do like this pack. Okay. Overall gameplay wise, I give it a B minus, B minus C plus, depending on what mood I'm in. But that's just me. Okay. The main reason why I like it because when I do my gameplay, I always want to make sure everything is as good as possible here for myself. I want to make sure the playability is good and everything as far as that nature. I don't want to sit there and not have anything too much to do. So with that being said, when it comes to having per se that playability, but this is a typical rental. I'm gonna let him eat first before I kick him over to one of these properties. Make sure he doesn't have to go to work. Yes, he does. Um, these are my two rentals here. As you see, the agreement. As you see, like I said, it's pretty simple, straightforward. Let me not hover on that. But as you see, unit rating 5 out of 5. Yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. You can set your rent, but it'll also tell you what the maximum rent is that you can set. Also tell you the lease days. You have your option on picking your lease days as well. The size of the lot or the rental per se. Just amenities, environment, maintenance. Um, now, as you guys see this screen right here, okay? You see this screen. This house that I have is the same exact carbon copy of the house here. Okay? He's off on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm gonna go ahead, get him promoted and everything so that way I can get an off day on here. And then I'm gonna hop back on the mic and I'll be right back. That way, once I get his work day out the way, I can actually dive deeper into the whole for rent and how it actually works without him getting kicked over to go to work. So I'll be right back. He got to be to work till 5 hours, so I'm gonna actually take him to a lot now. So this is the problem one. So let's send him. Let's just send him there real quick. I'm taking him to this lot. I'm gonna show you some things on what the overall gameplay style is for the for rent when you are a landowner. So as you see, pretty nice, But like I said, my son is a celebrity, so I'm pretty sure he's one of those type of people who is very uppity and wants everything a particular way. So let's knock on the door, check in on him. I always pause this. That was a lot easier to do. When you're a property owner, you have an option here in the social hub that you can hit rental, and rental gives you obviously questions about the property. You can blame your tenants for whatever reason. Um, don't do it's probably give you it's not probably it will give you bad star. Unjustly a victim gives you negativity as well too. Um, Also, your rating goes down. Um, and if your tenant is doing pretty good, you can you know commend them for being good tenants. If you want to see what's going on, this is a great way. Now, in my opinion, it doesn't necessarily give you. Gotta wait for the idiot to come back. It doesn't necessarily give you, per se, the actual thing on what's going on because it just says a down arrow. But it's. I wish it told you like, hey, show like a picture of like either appliances or a picture for like environment. While I'm here, I can do this. You can do inspection and maintenance. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do this whole bathroom real quick. I don't have to be to work till 4 hours. So I'm gonna knock all these out the way. But maybe not. So, because that idiot decided to go ahead and go into this bathroom, maybe he has another one. We're gonna go to this bathroom, do inspection and maintenance. Same thing. Do all three, just to check and see. Now, usually, if I have two Sims in a household here doing this, I'll send one Sim to work. The other Sim goes out and checks this. It's a two Sim household. Keeps it short and simple and whatnot. That way, I'm always able to do something. Now, personally, this is my take on this. I feel like this pack and this expansion pack and the forgot what expansion pack dropped the interior designer pack. But that's what I feel like this should have done. It should have been paired with that here as well. And also, obviously, I'm assuming that if the higher your handy skill is, the quicker it is to do maintenance on these properties as well. When you have two Sims in your household, it's a lot easier to manage your properties because one person could be at work, the other person could be managing the properties, making sure everything's maintained, making sure the maintenance is good and whatnot. This is a perfect example of what I can do on this lot now because this gives you guys the opportunity to see what what the whole for rent pack is. Okay, so we got this. As you see right here, rock bottom. As you see here, I explicitly have a rule on here that says, "Hey, do not have trash." So I'm gonna hit post fine to this, and then in the meantime, deliver fine. Basically, at this point, because everything is failed. Okay, as you see here, as you saw in the notifications, I officially hit rock bottom here. So because this tenant has been a pain in my ass, to be honest with you, what I'm gonna do because the lease is only a 2-day lease, and what I like about this is it gives you the ability to where if you have problem tenants and it comes up for renewal, just give them like in the real world, give them a shorter lease, and that way you can gauge and see how you want them to act. Now in this case, this dude has been always a problem, and it's just always nasty. Okay, that's why I slapped the whole no trash overload on it the first time because well, it's horrible. So in this case, what I have the option of doing is I can keep him in here. It's the grace period, so I can, if I want to keep him in here, I can. But because he's picky, he's uppity, he's picky, and I just don't see the need of him being in here. So this is what I'm gonna do. I get to go ahead and justly evict. In this one, there is a glitch to where if you are in the middle of doing something, the cursor doesn't come back. So as you see right there, perfect example, that tent has been evicted. Um, Basically, what I end up doing here, for the most part, is cleaning it out. That's the first thing first. All right, welcome back. So, um, I'm gonna go to the lot. Now I got him all taken care of. I'm gonna go to the lot and show you guys what all you can do once you clear out a bad tenant. All right. So, going in here, thankfully, this lot is pretty decent. It's in good shape. Um, I just feel like maybe that person just was horrible. Um, See, I mean, it's got artwork. Like I said, literally, it's the same exact carbon copy of the other house I own. But we're gonna add some more artwork here. Um, and what I like doing personally, I'm not saying add cheap artwork, but I'm gonna add some window coverings. I'm just gonna add. What I noticed is I'm missing a banister, so we'll go back to here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, because he's off and there's no one here, basically what I'm gonna do now that I can. I'm gonna go ahead and inspect all this stuff. All right, so I'm gonna get all this done. I'm gonna make sure he does all these upgrades real quick. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do the kitchen, the other bathroom, and potentially the downstairs in the minute. All right, continue watching the the gameplay here. I'll be back on the mic in a few. All right, so as you see here, he is still doing the bathroom right now. Um,
Ah.
what I'm gonna do now, since he's still working on that, he got a shower and the fridge to do. Now I'm gonna have him go ahead and do inspection and maintenance on that. See, this one, the rating is coming. This one, the rank's coming back up. As you see, because this is a good thing here. Because that other person's no longer living there, and I actually got everything up to par. Remember how it was like $2? The maximum was $2 rent. This one now is at $1,500. Okay, and everything is desirable, fancy. Maintenance is still poor. Go figure. Um, so I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna let him go. I'm not gonna go ahead and let him finish working this out. All right. So as you see now, this property right now is top tier. Okay. So once he finishes this, I must triple the speed again. All right. So he has tripled the speed, and then I'm gonna show you guys the process of when it comes to getting a tenant in. And once I do that, that's actually gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. My first ever, and possibly my last, Sims 4 expansion pack walkthrough and review. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to take a whole hour to do this, but for my people who are going to end up watching this on YouTube, there will be cuts and edits in there all the way. But yes, this is how it does, because this is currently good. As you see, it's top tier. So I can definitely increase this. What I'm going to do here is increase this to about $800. You know, nothing too fancy, too expensive, brother. And then I'm going to go here to fill a vacancy at this lot. Good thing is, let's see, I'm going to slap this one on here too as well. Here we go next. Now, this is where you get to see the maximum rent and how much people actually pay. Um, this person's willing to pay $1,000. This one's also willing to pay 1,000. Maybe I'm underpaying myself. So you know what? We're gonna do 900. Why not? We're gonna do 950. We're gonna meet them in the middle. 950. As you see. Yeah, I do only have the 2 bedrooms, yeah. Um, I could do this person, they want to pay 12, 950 per day. Why are you a teenager paying this on your own? Whatever. I'm gonna go with the cheaper amount just because. And then yeah, it's pretty much as easy as it is. Got the new tenant in there. Um, and yeah, that's pretty simple right there. That's literally it. How easy it is. Um, and as you see here, this person, hey, I don't see the need in having to kick him out. So as you see, get a daily unit tax of $100. Daily rental income is about $19.50. That's perfect right there. As you see. But that's as simple as this. Like I said, my first walkthrough on this. Um, I'm gonna also do a walkthrough on building a rental one as well. That's gonna be next time. Um, I'm gonna do a part 2 on this one for my Twitch folks and for my YouTube folks as well. Um, I didn't plan on being on here a lot too long tonight, but that's generally it on this Sims 4 rent expansion walkthrough. Remember, if you want to catch me and every time I go live, make sure you follow me, turn on your notifications so you get your live notification alerts as well. Follow me on all platforms at Kicking It with JW. That's KICKINWITHJW. The link's in on my page in my bio. All right. On that note, I am out of here, and I will see you guys next time.